I am here to learn how to implement change. There's a lot of people who want change for whatever reason in their life. For me, it was getting shot at. And every time I tried to write a resume, of something carrying a gun, and I realized I had to work real hard at it. So I started reading a lot of books that John talked about, some of them 4 or 5 times. And the first time I read 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, I found a definition in there for leadership, the ability to maximize the potential of others. And I thought that was really cool, but what's the opposite of that? It's not a follower, because most leaders were good followers at one time. And so I pulled out the dictionary, and in A, the first word I came across was antagonist, and the definition is he who opposes the leader. And then I was reading a couple books by Dennis Waitley, and he's got a definition for love: choosing only to see that which is good and giving value to others. A lot of people think that the opposite of that is hate. Hate's kind of an attitude towards somebody, but the word that has the definition that's the exact opposite is a critic. Then I started training boys in my garage, 8 to 12 years old. And there's this one kid, Christopher, little redhead, front-faced, skinny kid. He got bullied all the time, was on Ritalin, and he never did anything right. And this one day, I had a heavy bag in my garage. They weren't on time yet, but he threw a perfect left hook on the heavy bag, and I saw it. And I got excited. I go, you did it! You transfer your weight from your left foot to your right foot. You turn your shoulder over, about your elbow, your palm facing you. He didn't even know what he did. But then all of a sudden, all that stuff that he never got right before, he got right. And all the boys around him, they started doing everything right. I'm like, oh, this positive reinforcement works. Recently, I had another situation where there's a food safety manager for one of the biggest, they provide all the food for all the schools in all the valley, and this guy's got a master's degree in chemistry, but he also did 3 tours in Vietnam as an Army Ranger. And he was a POW. And when you meet this guy, he's going to right off the bat establish authority and let you know how tough he is. And you know, I've done a lot in my life, and I've been through some extreme hardships, but nothing I've done comes even close. It's insignificant to what this guy's been through. So I don't even try to measure up. I just give him respect. All right? And you know what he does? He gives it right back to me. He called my boss and told him how much I respect him. And he just showers me with information. It's like drinking from a fire hose that I know I need to learn. There's another gentleman who used to work in the Army, worked for NASA, developed the PCR system for discovering pathogens for food for the astronauts. Now he uses it in the produce industry. I got these 2 guys together, and I was kind of worried about a little clash of personalities. This one guy was kind of rough. One time I had to tell him, I'd rather have him just punch me in the face than critique me as much as he was. And but they got together, and he paid. They both had mutual respect for it, like they became best friends, and they turned it on me, But because of their positive expectation, I'm willing to step up. I need to learn my product better, learn my business better. Through all this, I stumbled on another definition word for Pygmalion. Okay, a lot of people think it's like association. Well, really, it's the positive anticipation or encouragement of others can get them to change, right? And before the power of attraction or Wayne Dyer and power of intention, it was Jesus Christ. And in Luke 6:31 and in Matthew 7:12, it says, "Do unto others as you wish them to do unto you." And in Matthew, he also says, that is what the law and the prophets is all about. If you had somebody looking at you and looking at your positive, and taking that information and showing you how to take that and get the best out of yourself, wouldn't you like that? Okay. That was what would create change.